All right, so here we go. Can you believe this fight is finally upon us? Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. Joe Silva wanted to make this fight as far back as 2015. Both fighters got through their training camps. It shall be done.
I am so excited about this fight. This is a fight that we have wanted for so long. When you're talking Joe Silva, the boss has been retired for a minute.
Right.
That's how long this fight. It was destined to happen, and now we finally are here. I cannot wait for Ferguson versus Nurmagomedov, finally.
Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you one knee to the body.
Every time an opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great timing.
And they separate. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
High elbow guillotine. He's attacked guillotine.
Nicely done. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Ferguson's trying to lock up on a submission now.
He's attacking choke now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ferguson. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off of his back. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck. Shove. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov
round two, you ready?
and Tony Ferguson.
Let's go, fight.
Nice.
Switching stances here.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very
Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the
on Thursday. He needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
So 58 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. And the accuracy rate about 74% thus far against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round one. Huge strike right there. Not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, straight right. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely. Try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, nice.
All right, round three coming in. He's out.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Get a drink. Relax and listen. You are doing...
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Big punch landed over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, there's the double leg takedown.
He passes to half.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Out. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat.
Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Tony Ferguson. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ferguson. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Close guard. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, It gives these guys too many opportunities. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Come on, you gotta get out of there.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to
Level change, leg, finish the takedown. Great job. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish.
And he's out. Nice hammer fist. Looks like he's trying for submission now.
Oh, wow, oh!
Bottom fighter trying to nicely done. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Nurmagomedov gets hit with that elbow. You don't want to take too many more of those. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this, Leon.
No, I can't.
Going for a submission.
Oh, nice.
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Chest to the mat. Pressure goes down. He'll start to take the air from his opponent.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nice job using his...
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying... Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ferguson. Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking arm bar now.
And he's out. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, tags him with the jab on the counter.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come down.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-45, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interaction.